We live in a world of medicine, a world in which many ailments may be treated effectively with antibiotics. It was not always so. Not so very long ago, even the simplest bacterial infection was often lethal because there was nothing available with which to fight it. People died of blood poisoning from a simple cut or scratch, or from wounds received on the battlefield of war or on the battlefield of life. Pneumonia, scarlet fever, and other diseases brought constant death. Very little could be done. That all changed with an accidental discovery in 1928 by a Scottish microbiologist named Sir Alexander Fleming. Working in a laboratory that was apparently not very clean, he left some dirty petri dishes in the sink. When he returned from a holiday, he found that some dirt from a nearby open window had landed on one of these culture plates, and it had become moldy. But around the mold, everything had become clean. It seemed that the mold had secreted something that stopped the growth of bacteria. He had discovered penicillin, the miracle drug that was to save untold lives. And he had discovered it thanks to dirty conditions. Years later, the now famous scientist was touring a modern laboratory and was quite interested to see how sterile, dust-free, and air-conditioned the place was. His guide remarked, "What a pity you didn't have a place like this to work in. Think of the things you could have discovered in such a place." Fleming smiled and said, "Not penicillin." We pride ourselves on being clean. "Cleanliness is next to godliness," runs the old Protestant saying. Indeed, in the times of modern pandemic, we have learned the indispensable value of sanitizing. Staying clean can be an important step on the road to staying healthy. Yet there are times when keeping things clean can deprive us of something greater, like discovering penicillin. There are times when we focus on purifying the wrong things, and in so doing miss the ones that really could use some tidying up. Rigid religious rules are often the very things that miss the point here, as Jesus points out time and time again. By his time, an endless series of meticulous rules had accumulated for the purification of practically everything. They did an excellent job at purification on the outside. This made them feel so proud of themselves and made them feel entitled to look down on everyone else as dirty, impure, unclean. Meanwhile, however, all that attention to externals diverted their eyes from the far more important things of within, and all sorts of dirt was allowed to accumulate inside the heart, beginning with that pride. Sometimes we clean the wrong petri dishes. It is so easy to fall into the same trap of hypocrisy, casting stones at the adulterous and the weak and the all too human, while feeling so very superior and clean ourselves. And meanwhile, all our flaunted external purity may be masking a multitude of far more egregious evils in our own heart. Maybe we are cleaning the wrong things. There are two types of sin. There are the sins of weakness, easy to spot and easy to condemn. These are the ones people love to focus on, and they seem to be somehow more interesting and have a peculiar way of holding our attention. They are also far less harmful than the other type of sin, the sins of malice. These are the true evils. They come from deep inside and can cause us to do truly heinous things. These are the sins of hatred, cruelty, racism, arrogance, bigotry, vengeance. These are diametrically opposed to love. Maybe we are cleaning the wrong things. Blessed are the pure of heart, for they will see God. We can wash our hands all we want. Even Pontius Pilate did that so that he could turn the other way. But it is our hearts that need the real cleansing, so that we can love without obstruction. Bathe me in your love, O Lord. Bathe me to the hidden depths of my soul, that I may love without holding back, and keep on loving as you have always loved me.